Welcome back, everybody, to the Jerome and Ryan show. Did I get that right?
You got it right, Ryan. And you know why we named it that?
Well, because we're not good at coming up with show names.
That's right. So welcome back, everybody. And of course, we have to give a nice little shout out to our sponsors at Troll Pack. Go check it out for a subscription box service where you can pick up monthly items, including fun prank stuff, fun stuff,
Prank stuff, fun,
and don't forget fun.
And more importantly, fun.
You know what's more
fun?
You know what's fun?
Throwing boxes at clowns that laugh when you hit them with them.
Let's hit him! Ooh, that clown did not see that one coming.
But he's still enjoying it. He's laughing over there. That's great. I love throwing things at clowns and having them laugh. Anyways, that has nothing to do with what we are covering today on the show, which is...
Clowns!
Clowns, that's right, professional gaming clowns.
We're talking about professional gaming clowns. No, we're talking about esports players, and specifically the different games that they play, how much time per day they throw into it, and of course, even in some cases, the amazing amounts of prize pool money that they make.
Yes, and when how much time they take every week to relax with clowns, right?
Oh, and clowns, yeah, of course. There's a lot of clowns that are involved in this. So
yeah, we had to transition out of that somehow, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty good, Ryan. Just keep it up. Keep it up, man.
Just keep going, keep rolling.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe if we keep it up, they'll feed us this week.
That'd be nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, so we decided to look up an article. We actually found one that literally is simply called esportsearnings.com. So we don't really know exactly how valid it is, but we were imagining most of the prize pool money adds up. I did a little bit of research, and it seems like most of these are consistent.
By a little bit, he means a very little bit.
Yeah, like this much. The minute I googled esports.
Yeah,
teams,
he literally did. And yeah, so if these are wrong, then we apologize, but we mainly want to cover the big teams and name them off. And I think that I got a good Twitter question for later. So
keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it to myself for later on in the show. Yeah,
you reveal that this early, and our cameraman's going to kill you.
Well, they're going to get really excited, is all I'm going to say. The cameraman has a knife. Okay, I'll shut up.
Well, basically, one of the big things that we realized, because Ryan and I, we were thinking, what are the biggest esports teams? They have to be ones that play Call of Duty, Halo, games like that, just shooter-based games.
Anything,
StarCraft,
really.
Or competitive like StarCraft. But the weird part was, we found, the most high-earning teams by far were Dota teams.
It was all Dota. Literally, Dota runs
Dota.
Esports as far as money.
Oh, as far as money. We're not saying there's not an audience for everything else, but money, it's all in Dota.
It's all in Dota right now. But Counter-Strike just hosted, and MLG announced that they are doing a $1 million tournament, and I believe that could go up. I'm not positive there, but it's definitely a $1 million tournament, which is huge because that's Counter-Strike. Yeah. But I'm assuming Dota is going to counter that with like a $30 million tournament.
Oh yeah, I mean Dota tends to have I think it's like $5 million.
I think why we thought that is because we don't play Dota. So like we were thinking of the games we played.
It's not just that. It's just when I grew up with gaming, when they first started coming out with esports, all of them were like Halo and Call of Duty.
That is true.
At the time,
there wasn't a huge prize pool. I guess it did flip really quickly.
Like I used to watch a team called Straight Rippin' on Halo, and they were my favorite.
And they were straight ripping.
They were straight ripping.
They were straight ripping.
Why doesn't that should have been in the term? Don't you wish couldn't you be like, wow, Ryan, that's straight ripping, dude.
Damn, Daniel.
That's just damn, Daniel. Hey, Twitter handles. Under the armpits. There we go.
Wait, can you show mine again?
Oh, yours again. You right or left? I can't remember.
I'm on the right.
You're on the right. Ryan's Twitter handle. Jerome's Twitter handle.
That's our Twitter handles.
The show's hashtag.
There it is right there, guys.
My mom's hashtag.
Your mom has a hashtag?
Nah, I wish.
Hashtag cool. Jerome's mom. Anyways, let's get into the top 10 earning esports
That's
teams.
right. So coming in at number 1 for a vast amount of Dota playing is Evil Geniuses. And to give you guys an idea, they made $11.9 million in prize pool money, and 10.4 of it came from Dota 2, with a list of other games including Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, dual FPS, fighting games, Halo, League of Legends, StarCraft, and World of Warcraft.
I will say, though, that I did know them just really huge from StarCraft. I think that's where they started. So
it seems like
they progressed from there.
$860,000.
They still have $860,000.
Well, the incredible part, Ryan, that I've learned about some of these sports teams is that apparently most of them play more than one game. Unlike, for instance, you wouldn't find a pro athlete playing baseball and football. There's only one team for each sport.
That is true, Jerome.
But esports, Evil Geniuses, think about this. These are 8 or 9 different games, and they have teams for all of them. It's pretty insane, actually, when you think about it.
It is weird, though. I don't see any of these people playing professional Minecraft, which is a weird transition. But you...
All right, Ryan, tell your story. Ryan always loves to tell your story, Ryan.
Somehow on every single podcast, I somehow know a speedrunner, or I know someone who set some sort of world record. Well, on this episode, I'm actually an esports legend.
Okay, let's calm down there, Ryan. I don't know.
Let me go ahead and say, I am the number one.
This makes me cry.
Minecrafter.
I'm gonna go hide myself in shame. Give me a second.
In the world. And I'll tell you why I say that before a bunch of people flame in the comments and everyone gets really bad that I said that and goes, no, this person's good at PvP. So there was one tournament on MLG that was hosted, and it was a Minecraft tournament. There was the only Minecraft tournament ever. And I won it. And this is online, you guys can watch it. I won the tournament.
And in Ryan's defense...
A $5,000 tournament.
I remember this. And in Ryan's defense, it wasn't just like an easy layup drill. I think you won, was it a 4v1 battle?
I did. There was 4 people left, and it was like a 3v1 battle that I had to win. It was pretty crazy.
3v1.
But it was Minecraft. And that was the only tournament that's ever been held, and I won.
By MLG.
So right now, I'm undefeated. So just like Mike Tyson, Wait, Mike Tyson wasn't undefeated. Who was undefeated? Floyd Mayweather. That's who I'm thinking of. Floyd Mayweather, who's undefeated. He can go out and no one can argue that he wasn't the best. Because he was undefeated. No one beat him, Jerome.
Here's a difference.
So I'm retiring, and I'm making the announcement right now. I'm retiring as the undisputed world Minecraft champion.
Right. Here's the difference between you and Floyd. Floyd came into a sport that already existed and has done many, many boxing matches.
You're right, Jerome. You're right. I invented a sport. Even cooler. You're right, Jerome. Let's transition.
So Ryan is number one on the list of best esports teams of all time.
It's there.
And literally, the team, it goes Ryan, then Evil Geniuses. That's Team Ryan.
Yeah, there's a little.
There it is.
I'm gonna email the site and tell them we have something
just
wrong
to give
there.
you guys a little idea here, before you're thinking that some of these esports teams have it easy or they don't compete a lot or like, wow, they only win 1 or 2 tournaments. Evil Geniuses won that $11.9 million. A lot of it vastly did come from 1 or 2 Dota tournaments. But they've competed in over 531 tournaments across those 9 games.
Wow, and the only one that I could see on the list that beats them is way under there, and that's Mouse Sports.
At 22.
And Team Liquid is another one. So, and those they're at 19. So somehow Evil Geniuses, well, I'm assuming from winning Dota, won the huge prize pools.
And now here's something else incredible about it. As I'm looking at these stats, there are over 34 esports teams that have won over $1 million.
That's absolutely absurd.
That's
and
insane.
I'd imagine that's going to go up to probably over 100 by the end of 2016.
Oh, yeah. And not only that, but the amount of money that they're going to be winning is just going to keep on increasing.
It's insane.
Because
I
believe it was Dota was the first game that ESPN actually picked up on TV, a video game. And they've done it twice already.
Yeah, in Call of Duty's in the X Games, and so are some other games.
Oh, that is, yeah.
And one of our X Games, people.
One of our good friends, Nate Shots, actually a gold medalist in the X Games because he won Call of Duty.
We're friends with cool people.
We have cool friends. I'm a cool friend, right, Ryan?
Anyways, back to the show. Okay. At number 2, we've got Team Newbie at $5.7 million.
Oh, Ryan, I hear they're big noobs.
No, they don't seem like noobs.
See what I did? Yeah, I'm just playing because they ain't Newbie, Ryan. Play along with Jesus. I'm trying to be funny. Okay,
I don't get it.
A lot of it's same as the other stories. They won $5.7 million, a little over that. 5.66 of it came from Dota 2, and then the rest of it came from Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, and League of Legends. And by the rest of it, I mean 30,000 Hearthstone, 1,000 Heroes of the Storm, and 4,800 League of Legends. Like, literally, Dota just blows everything out of the water.
Yeah, it does.
It's just Dota.
So we're just going to go through the list, assume that these teams probably made all their money from Dota, and we'll list off the top ones. Although
we'll do the top 5, I guess.
I'm gonna look right here, and Fnatic, I definitely know won a lot of money off Counter-Strike, but still probably a lot.
We'll do that as an honorable mention.
Dota.
So before we get into Fnatic, number 3 position is Natus Vincere, and they have, wouldn't you guess it, $3.1 million from Dota 2 alone, and 4.799 overall. So, vastly Dota, but a lot of other games here. Same, the
A
story.
million in Counter-Strike, though, almost, combined, right there.
Oh, yeah, and
million.
CSGO and regular Counter-Strike. You're right about that. Almost
So
a million.
they're actually, yeah, I do know that they are a big Counter-Strike team.
And once again, the theme is always the same. They compete all the time. 264 tournaments for this team.
That
to get
is
to that point.
absurd.
That's pretty insane.
That is pretty absurd.
Coming in at number 3 is Vici Gaming with 4.7 million in prize pool money.
And wouldn't you guess, Dota?
Yep, Dota with 4.45. The rest are Hearthstone 193. When did Hearthstone? Did that really blow up that much?
Hearthstone.
Yeah, I mean I know the game, but like has it really blown up that much?
Yeah, it's gotten huge.
Okay, well fair enough.
It's gotten huge. It's a good game. It's a good game.
So they have that. Number 5 coming at you, or is that 4? It's 5. As 5 is Lgd Gaming with 4.4 million as well, and basically all Dota, and then 327,000 for League of Legends, which makes sense. They're very similar names.
We get it, Jerome. It's a lot of Dota, but let's go ahead and focus on number 7, who is Fnatic, who's made a lot of money in Counter-Strike.
Well, let's just say non-Dota earnings.
Let's just say non-Dota earnings. But they've earned 1.3 million off of CSGO and another 900,000 off of Counter-Strike. So that's over 2 million. So they're
That's
definitely
true.
probably the primary Counter-Strike team.
Oh, yeah, and the crazy thing about them is, as we said before, many teams take place in multiple games, but when they do that, they don't win a lot of prize money in all of them.
Right.
This team specifically has won almost $100,000 in Battlefield 4. They've won over $2 million in CSGO and Counter-Strike combined, $485,000 in Dota, League of Legends $860,000, Smite $100,000, StarCraft 2 $216,000, and then there's at least 7 or 8 other games on there that they've all won a decent amount of money.
Has a big presence, so I am a big fan of Fnatic. But I will say, I know
a big presence is understating. They play like 15 games at least.
It is pretty absurd. But what we're going to be playing today is following that routine is not Dota. Believe it or not.
It's actually one of Ryan's all-time favorite games, CSGO.
I've been playing it for 10 plus years, and I just appreciate the game. I think it's awesome. I think it's something we could shortly kind of explain in a few rounds to the viewers what the competitive side of it looks like. And I also think if we did a full Dota match, that would last, like 45 minutes, and we're complete noobs, so it doesn't really make sense.
Exactly. So I'm going to go take a dump, and Ryan's going to show us some CSGO.
Sounds good. All right, so we are playing some Counter-Strike, and we skipped forward a little bit here, and because we wanted to jump into the later rounds. It made more sense to actually
that's when
purchase
it's really
guns.
balanced. Because Counter-Strike's a weird game where the first round is called a pistol round, and generally speaking, the team who loses that loses the next 2 in a row because they can't afford to do anything else. So.
And luckily enough, we're starting here because we had a very odd first couple rounds with the pistol rounds. So now we have guns, and it's very interesting. I have the bomb, and the objective as a terrorist, as you know, would be to plant the bomb. So I'm going to throw down my smoke grenade. It's super tactical to throw down smoke grenades. It's the most important grenade in the game. Where's this guy coming from?
And I like to use the word tactical, because the thing about this game,
there's one. I got one.
Like many other esports games, is that it's a lot about tactics and strategy, which a lot of people overlook, really. When
and we muted our teammates, which is never a good thing, because
we totally just did the opposite of what we should be doing.
But for the podcast's sake, and so that I'm not talking to people and I'm talking to you instead, we're just going to play, and I'm just going to kind of explain what I'm doing as we play.
Exactly. But communication in almost every single esports
is probably the biggest factor. I really think obviously it comes down to aim at some point, but knowing the map, knowing your teammates, if you don't have good team chemistry, you're gonna lose for sure.
Exactly. And that's another thing as well. Learning all the different points on a map is actually a really difficult task to kind of memorize. So.
Right. I haven't done any of the call-outs yet, but in this game, there's B and A, which are very basic. So if they're on site, then you call out, okay, they're at B or A. But then there's probably for every single room, like this room in general or wherever else, there's probably like 3 to 4 call outs per room, maybe even more, that professional players use. And it's pretty insane. If you don't know them, then you're kind of going to be toast.
So it takes a lot of practice in all regards, even mental practice, really, to get prepared for a competitive match.
Got him. Uh-oh, where'd that guy come from? Where's he shooting from? Here he is.
Probably from that. Oh, where'd he go?
He's right here.
I was around the other side of the forklift. You're gonna light him on fire, Ryan? Jeez, man.
Molotov.
Oh, my God.
He got knifed. I totally wanted to light him on fire.
Oh, man.
But that was a huge win. So now we're tied up 4-4. We were totally got owned the pistol round, so I'm glad our team's doing better. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just...
comeback here.
I'm going to flaunt. We have 2 ops, which is usually not smart, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyways because I want to op very badly.
Exactly.
All right, so I got the sniper. It's a one-shot kill in this game, but if you miss, they'll make you pay for it. I'm going to throw the bomb back so that no one...
So really, realistically, nothing but respect for esports players. This is
got one.
Difficult.
Oh, come on. Can I get 2? Give me 2. Oh, I think I hit him. Yeah. Oh, he got him. That was pretty huge.
The craziest thing, Ryan, that I always think about is that, I always find it challenging just playing even the best of the best.
Jerome.
That was a nice
snipe. That was pretty nasty.
Insano Drano.
But, as they would say, a nasty. But go on.
But it's always interesting to see that. It's difficult just to be the top in a server lobby. Now imagine you're playing the top of the world and competing. It's unbelievable.
I mean, yeah, like
how talented these people
they
are.
would just in games like these, there's no he's decent at the game, he's gonna get a couple kills. No, if I go up against like a professional player, I'm leaving my team, I'm not paying attention. But if I go up against a professional player, there should be probably no reason that I get more than 1 kill against him.
Well, funny story. This is a good story about Csgo professional teams. One of my buddies is a professional gamer. I don't think he does professional Counter-Strike, but he was playing with a few of his pro buddies, and as well as a bunch of other people. I'm going to leave their names out of this, and I decided to join in while they were live streaming. I had no idea it was streamed, had no idea all of his friends were esports players.
Was this way you were playing what game?
Counter-Strike. I literally just wanted to play with my friend. That was it. I thought I was just playing with my friend. No, I was mistaken. I went 2-27 in a competitive match.
I'm listening, Jerome, but
so
at the same time,
the rank that they were, pretty much everyone was professional. So it was just crazy. I went 2-27, and I literally that was it.
That's pretty impressive. And this is, do you see my little opping going on right now for our final round right here?
A little jiggle jangle. Yeah.
A little jiggle jangle. So I guess what I'll do is I'll run out in the middle. See if I could do one more quick awesome round, because these have been 4 huge rounds. My team's been working together.
You guys are on quite the comeback.
We're on quite the comeback, but it's first 1 to 16, so obviously we can't film an entire game. So we'll just cut it after this round and head back to our show. But I definitely think that everyone gets the gist of how intense, and look at these smoke grenades that my teammates are throwing, how intense and how tactical this game really is. So let's not die.
Are you sure you don't want to die? I think that's usually...
Let's not die.
Okay, apparently we're not dying today.
All right,
I got the little memo on this one. Oh, there you go, there you go. No,
that
was good. Snipe to the head. Oh, almost another one in the dome.
I'm just bad.
No, he's hiding now.
All right, I got an idea. I'm going to smoke grenade that. I'm going to walk back into here. I'm going to shoot this guy in the face. Okay, there should be a guy here.
There's no one there.
There should be a guy here.
So that's the thing. A lot of times you got to remember where all the spots are.
Oh, gosh!
And where people are likely just to be hiding in general. There's a lot that goes into this.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, you!
Oh! Are you serious?
An animal! I cannot believe I just did that.
That
8
was
HP.
Insane.
Well, I think we can call it. Oh, I got knifed by my teammate. Well, that's not very nice. But... anyways, back to the show. I think that's a great way to end. So that is how you play Counter-Strike.
I'm actually very impressed, Ryan. I mean, I don't know how you'd stack up against the pros, but you're fairly good at the game.
I'm good, but these guys are just legends. Like, the difference between me getting to a professional level, and I thought about it one time. I did think about going to, like, try to do the professional level because I was streaming a lot.
Okay.
But the difference is you have to play an absurd amount of time.
Well, if I can ask real quick, because I know a lot of the viewers are probably curious as well, what rank were you in CSGO? Like, I peaked.
So there was a, this is prior to this huge update that changed all the ranks, and I stopped playing after that update.
Okay.
But I was Legendary Eagle Master. So I
don't
was.
Know what that is.
I think like 2 away or 3 away from pro out of like 24 or so ranks.
That's pretty insane, actually.
But that's like, there's still whatever. But I was definitely, I got to a point where I was really good. And that was when I was playing about like 80 hours a month.
Oh, yeah.
But 80 hours a month is nothing to a professional because they're playing 10 to... I mean, some Dota players even play, StarCraft players even play like 17 hours a day.
Oh yeah.
They don't like what What?
That's the crazy part. It begs the question a lot of you out there are thinking, like, what would it take to become an esports professional? Or, like, is it even something that, like, you can just be talented or good at? Or, like, something you have to train for? And the answer is, it's a lot of training.
It's a lot of training.
lot.
Just like everything. You can't just go, oh, my friend over here, he's really good at Call of Duty, so let's throw him in a tournament.
Like,
he would just get destroyed.
Yeah.
Because these professional players know every nook, every cranny, every play. They've been through almost every situation in the game.
I've looked it up as well for some of these, and there were some teams online and different types of reports. There's a lot of articles. You can just search esports and it'll come up with all of it. And some of them, on average, train around 50 hours a week, and then they play the game on top of that for hours and hours. They don't even count as a training. So, like, when they're just playing... Well, like sometimes like they'll train with their team.
Oh, it's like coaching, and then that's the same thing as I would say in StarCraft. What they'll do is go back and watch their replays to see what they did wrong, how they died here, what happened here, what went wrong.
Maybe they'll
same
go over
thing with
call-outs and things as well.
Yeah, then he'll go, okay, well, now we know next time we stack up against this team, this player right here, let's just say on newbie, always hides behind these barrels. So now we know that by watching the replay. So that's why they play so much. But it's definitely not something, if you want to be, a pro gamer, it's not like, oh, this luxurious life where they're just like hanging out and then they get a tournament and they win it. No, these guys are grinding and hustling. So I have nothing but respect for the esports community.
Oh, absolutely nothing but respect. I mean, what they do is insane.
It is insane.
It is as difficult, it literally is as difficult as playing any kind of professional sport in terms of training.
If not, and it's arguable if it's more or not. Like you're gonna piss people off on either.
I know there's
it's
gonna be
a double-edged sword.
And the worst part is there's gonna be those people that comment.
17 hours,
And the worst part is there's gonna be the people that comment just like, yeah, well, you've never tried hitting a baseball 350 yards.
You're right.
The
haven't.
Mental stress, the training. I think esports are just as difficult. I really think so.
Just as it can be arguably more difficult. I mean, you guys debate it in the comments. I mean,
I'm curious what you think.
We're on the fence.
Let
us know what you guys think, because I mean, we're gonna get. We asked. There's two questions we asked kind of throughout this show now, where you guys are going to be able to debate and not troll and whatnot. So that's cool. But I think that's a good time to transition into my favorite part of the show.
Oh, I know Ryan's favorite part, the Twitter question and answer, where we get to ask questions to viewers like you out there, and you respond. So, Ryan, what is this week's question?
Well, last week we had an awesome show. We covered retro gaming, and we asked you guys, what was your favorite retro game, and maybe tell us something about it.
Exactly. And you guys definitely told us a lot about it. We have a ton of responses to go through here, and without further ado, let's just take a look at some of these.
All right, so if you remember, guys, hashtag Jerome and Ryan show.
And while we're going through these, by the way, make sure you tweet at us with a brand new question. You want to tell them what this week's question is, Ryan? Will I pull up the list of last week's answers?
Well, I sure would, Jerome. All right, for those of you esports players out there or competitive gamers, what is the most competitive game that you have ever played? Now, that means the one that gets your heart going, your heart racing. You know what I mean? Like really just gets you going when it comes to competitive gaming.
All right, well, here we go, Ryan. Coming in at the first one for retro gaming comes from Skyla235.
I like this one.
And the answer is Waka 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 Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Fair enough. Pac-Man is definitely an old classic. I think we've all...
Especially the Waka Flocka update, where it goes Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka.
For president, yeah.
For president.
You know he actually is running for president?
Is Kanye also running for president?
No, he's running next time, he claims.
All right, next up we have one and only MK, and she said to @JeromeASF and @XRPMX13, hashtag Jerome and Ryan show Donkey Kong. And kicking my brother's bleep at it. He was better at literally every other game. I understand that.
I'm actually, Donkey Kong is probably going to be my answer as well, to be fair, so I completely agree with you. Donkey Kong, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I mean, yeah, we played it last episode. It was epic.
It was
absolutely
totally
epic.
And let's see this one right here. All
right, 4Hero4 says their favorite old school game is Pikmin. Pikmin, that's not really retro.
Pikmin, yeah, I don't
that's
really...
Not, sorry, that's not retro.
No, not at all.
You can argue.
Our head analyst wants to get in here. All right, Jerome, why don't you read the next one off? I want the head analyst almost jumped across the table at us here.
Well, for the last one, let's see. Well, these don't really count. A lot of people have just been answering with random games. Like, for instance, one of them's a friend of ours, Red Vactor, goes Minecraft Alpha. Not exactly a retro game, but
okay, here we go. Side Packer, and that is Pinball. That was the bomb. That's like a retro game. It's in arcades. It's retro.
We didn't say retro video game. We said retro game, so that counts.
All right,
that counts. Oh, I like this one. From Coldie-Fan4, Super Mario Bros. For NES. Very great game. You can't even argue with that one. And Ryan,
it's NES.
Only because it has to come up in every episode how I never played the game. You want to read
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for the N64. That's by Abby Grant 01. Thank you, Abby, for bringing up Zelda, because every single episode we've talked about Zelda. And he still hasn't played it.
I haven't played any Zelda games. It's what I've known for on this show.
But remember, guys, to tweet us at JeromeASF. Show him.
Oh, that's yours.
That's me.
Oh, God.
At JeromeASF and at XRPMX13 and hashtag Jerome and Ryan Show. And tell us, what's your favorite and most competitive game? So it has to be competitive. What really...
grinds your gears.
Just, I guess, when you just die in a game that you really are passionate about and you're just like...
Okay, so what game gets you the most competitive? For me, it would have had to have been Halo 3 back in the day. I used to be so competitive about that game.
Absolutely.
I was good, man. I was real good.
I'm going to have to go with either Counter-Strike or... I'm going to go with Halo 3 also.
Halo 3, I think everyone was competitive for a while.
Yeah, we're going to have to set up a challenge one of these days. Me and you are going to go head-to-head.
All right. While we're talking about head-to-head and challenges, we set up an awesome one to end this episode off. Ryan, we're going to be hopping into a game called Gang Beasts. A really ridiculous game you're all going to love.
Sounds normal. I can't wait to play it.
We'll be right back. All right, Ryan. So are you ready for the ultimate gaming challenge?
What are we playing? Okay, I'm the green guy on the right.
Hey, Ghost, ride the whip. Oh, dab.
All right, so what the goal of this game is to dab. Is to just okay, this is me. Okay, I'm over here.
There we go.
So it's got really interesting controls, and we try to knock each other out and kill each other, I'm assuming?
So we have to knock each other out and throw each other into the fiery incinerator pit. So
okay, I can do that.
3 lives each, Ryan.
I can head
to decide it all.
Yeah. All right, 3 lives. All right, let's do this. You ready? 3,
2, 1.
Here we go.
Dun.
Oh, I'm the green guy.
It's on. It's on.
We're just headbutting each other. Oh, get knocked out.
Get up.
How do I grab you?
Hey, what's good? Britt, what do you want?
Hey, head gaming analyst, how do I grab you?
Ow!
How do I grab
you
him?
think you're so good?
No!
You think you're so good? Get up fire!
No!
Hey! Woo! Do this!
You think you're so good.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm good. Hey, headbutt time! Hey.
Oh!
Wake up!
I'm pressing Y. It's not grabbing you.
Well, you're bad. You gotta hold RT and LT and Y.
What?
Y is to lift and RT and LT are to grab, bro.
Okay,
Come on.
Okay. The head gaming analyst gave me the wrong instructions.
Well,
oh my
he
gosh.
didn't give me the wrong instructions. Say hello to my little friend.
No, stay alive. He's alive. He survives it.
You're going down. Eat my knock.
There we go.
Wake up.
Got him.
Dad.
Got him.
Oh my God.
2-2. Did you like that recovery from the first one?
Oh, that was a solid recovery. I gotta hand it to you.
Here we go.
All right, and
I'm just headbutting you.
I love how we're just headbutting. We're not even punching.
I don't want to punch. I just want to headbutt. But I rock.
All right.
Dude, I've hit you 10 times in the face. Oh! Come here.
Wake up. Don't let him throw you. Wake up, Dad. Wake up. Yes! There we go.
No!
I'm dodging this one. No, I'm getting out of here.
No!
Stand up!
No!
Get away!
No!
Get away, right? Get away!
No!
They beat you up!
No! No!
There's a squad bullet!
No! I'm not letting you go!
Let go!
I'm not. You're coming with me.
No, you know what? You're coming with me. Can I grab you while you're grabbing me?
You're coming with me!
No!
You're coming with me!
Yeah, no, we're not going in there!
You're coming with me!
No, let go! God dang it, Ryan. All right. Sudden death. Here we go.
Oh!
We just knocked each other.
Oh my gosh.
Get up. Get up.
Oh!
No.
It's gotta
Wake up. You're banned.
I'm just. Oh, I'm piloting.
Oh my god, we're just knocking each other out right now.
I think so, and I'm just. Oh, you're out.
How am I out?
You're out.
I'm up again. I'm up
No,
again.
that's it. I'm knocking you out.
No, you're getting knocked out. Let go of me already. How do I make you let go of me? This is awful.
Come on.
Can I?
Come on, bring it with me.
No, I'm not coming with you, Ryan. Not this time.
No!
Yes! I survived!
I won.
Into the pit!
Okay, we both. It's a tie.
Player one wins, it said Ryan.
Well, that's
first
3-2.
ever.
No, you won the last one too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
Yeah, you won Mario Maker.
I did.
Yeah, so it's 3-2.
I'm on a winning spree.
3-2. Anyways, back to the show. That was awesome.
Well, that was an intense one. Good game, Mr. Ryan.
Well,
a lot of fun.
I wouldn't say intense as much as what the hell did we just play?
I don't know. Every time I play that game, I go, what just occurred?
I'm just doing this.
Yeah, just whack, whack, whack. You know, the wobbly arms, too.
Yeah, they're like wacky, wavy, inflatable armed, twirling
tube
men, guys.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, check out Ryan's channel, check out our head analyst channel down below in the description, and of course, tweet at the show.
Tweet at the show. We want to see your comments popping up on the screen, your tweets, everything like that, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the Jerome and Ryan show. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.